Alright, we on now. What's up, people? Welcome to another episode of, Trinbago Vibes. Um, hmm. Just bear with me. Good night, Angela. We just doing a little. Alright. All you hear me now? Let me know if you could hear me now. Because I'm hoping, all you could hear me now. So if that's the case, and I assume so, so still no audio. No audio at all. At all. Alright, hold on. Let me see what I could do. We good? Alright. Alright, cool. Yeah, you might get a little feedback. Trying to see how we could end that a little bit. So yeah. So hey everybody, good night. Welcome to another episode of Sunday Vibes Live. And Brandon is saying there's a big delay. Hoping it still ease up by now. So yeah. So this should be good to go, hopefully. Hey Vanessa, hey Dean, Brandon, Angela, Ronald, Keith Barry. So yeah. I was saying that now not too long came back from a little workout. I went on Lady Chancellor Hill. So yeah, trying to get in my hill right now. Whoa, Peter. So I just came and set up here quick because I wanted to, start promptly at 8 and didn't realize the laptop had died. So I had to run and find the charger for it. And then I was trying to set up the camera I normally use to record stuff, the GoPro. I was going to try and use it as a webcam. But whoa, Trini Weeks, big up. We know we have a man in Florida in the house here. All is well. I hope all is well on your end. Yeah. So I was now trying to test out this one to see how it goes. But unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to play around with the software too much, and I didn't get to connect it. I still playing around to see how best I could get a better a better quality video, because right now I'm using the webcam here on this old MacBook Air that I have using the M1 chip. So these are 720p. Like before, I was using OBS and I was able to use my phone to stream at 1080, which is be my normal thing. I would like to stream at, but yeah. But we're just working with what we have right now, right? And because OBS started to play up. But yes, Dean, please, hit that like button. And thank you again for joining me on this Sunday Vibes Live. As the title says, is this a weekend update. I intend for this one to be a short one because I'm not too long come back from a workout, so I'm feeling slightly tired. And tomorrow is a long work week. Like last week was just busy. I had so much things going on. Like normally how I'll work, I'll use the weekend to go and record stuff, and then I'll use the training week to edit. And Saturday mornings, normally I'll use Saturday mornings to fine tune the final edits for the Saturday drop video. But last week I didn't get chance to edit per se. I was just the week was just busy, and so I end up the video that we dropped yesterday at 6. That I started editing that about 7 o'clock Saturday morning and finished about 3 or 4 in the evening. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't a bad one, to be honest with you all, and I'm glad a good bit of you all did enjoy the bus ride, because I wasn't sure, because like I would say 50% of that video, the bus ride video from Granny to Port of Spain, was music, right? I probably chat in the first 3 to 4 minutes, and probably 3 to 4 minutes after that was just music. So I hope you all enjoyed that aspect of it. I just wanted you all to get like a bus ride in a sense. And of course, the stories behind that is that when I reached Grandy after double topping, when I was doing the double topping along the east-west corridor, right, I was actually going to take a taxi back. And then I realized, wait, now, since I'm down here, let me hit this video one time. And that is how I end up doing the bus ride video from Grandy to Port of Spain. That was my first bus ride, by the way. Actually, that was the first time I used public transport, basically from I would say from Tunapuna to Five Rivers, and then Arima to Grandy, Red Band Maxi, and that was the first time I took the bus from Grandy back to Port of Spain. So it was interesting for me. Like, the most I would have done is probably reach St. Augustine, because sometimes I used to take the Maxi to travel when I was going to university, UE side. Yeah, so when I used to travel, I used to probably hit the Red Band to Curb Junction and then take a Maxi down, or I used to mostly take the bus from Port of Spain to San Fernando, kind of thing. And then that's a good idea, Dean. I should do a mashup videos with the hybrid guy and Service Aqua one time to do a roti hopping with him, because that man eating roti all over the place, boy. Finding the best roti. Actually, and speaking of roti, right, I plan to do a roti hopping video. No, the roti hopping video I'm planning to do are looking at the most expensive roti shops in the country. I'm going to try their roti. Obviously, I'll start off in Santa Cruz. Their most expensive roti, of course, is the lobster roti. And then we're going to hopefully find different. If you all know any roti shop, well, I'm going to leave a tab in the community tabs, right? For if you know any roti shops where you find the roti real expensive. I'll be checking them out sometime this year, I should say. Because that's one of the ideas I want to do. Like, the most expensive rotis, Dalpuri roti, wrap roti here in Trinidad and Tobago. I say Trinidad and Tobago because it's Trinidad and Tobago, but most likely it'll be Trinidad based only. Hoping to do some Tobago content later this year as well, so we'll see how that goes. Hey, Cricks forever, good night. Hope everyone is doing well. I say this one is the weekend update because dread with the Hannah Matura case. I'm not going into depth with that, but that's just a sad thing to come across, sad news. And it's basically children abuse, and they dig up a girl's body in her parents' backyard, and the parents are held in custody. That's a whole kind of sickening case at this point in time, so we're not going to dwell too much in that. We also had 11 murders and some shootouts and thing over this weekend. So yeah, so sorry to bring down the sadness in this part of this segment, but as I say, I had a touch on some of these events, and it's like, what going on, Tread? Way boy, we really need some prayers in Trinidad and Tobago. I mean, I'm all up for promoting everything Trinidad and Tobago. I love free country, but still, boy, sometimes to just go on the news and see these sad events taking place, to see the crime rate skyrocketing and nothing happening per se. I mean, they installed 8 new traffic monitoring systems. Yeah, wow. So more speeding tickets, and I'm probably breaking the light. Who knows? But anyway. And well, on the next side, they dropped property tax from 3% to 2%. And yeah. Sometimes when you turn on the news, it just be slightly depressing. But anyway, we're not about that. Thanks, Dwayne. Is Nandalals in Tunapuna is worth a try. So is a good roti spot or is an expensive roti shop then? That is want to know. Oh, Vanessa, she says she's touching down to Trinidad in September. I hope when you do touchdown, you have a blast, right? And you hit some of the spots we tackle on the channel and everything. And hopefully we'll have some more interesting stuff to check out as well. And yes, Cricks, God will deal with them. Good night, Sylvan. Welcome to the vibes. You know me, I'll have my book here with the list of stuff. So yeah, so in this one, it's relatively it's gonna be a short one because like I don't really have much to chat about. I mean, if you have questions to ask, I'm here to answer any questions I could to the best of my ability. Because normally here we will chat about the video, um, and then there wasn't much to do with the bus ride video per se because it was basically the bus route was the main thing. As I was thinking, if I could have gotten the bus to drive through the Eastern Main Road, it'd have been more interesting. That'd have been probably a more interesting drive because you'd have see the hustle and bustle and stuff of all the businesses and people more along the Eastern Main Road itself as compared to the bus route. But the bus route was just faster, and I know and it took about an hour and a half roughly from Grandy to Port Spain, which wasn't bad. And the insane prices are not bad. All right, cool. That sounds good. Then I'll check that out. I'll add that for the like my regular roti hopping thing and not the expensive one. But if you all do know any expensive roti shops besides the one in Santa Cruz, let me know so I'll put that in the list to try because I have to do some research on that. Cricks, you be safe, boy. You're going to do a live catch. All right, nice man. I hope you get through. So yeah, don't worry. This one is going to be a short one. So yeah, the next bus ride videos I plan to do, I wanted to do, and this will happen sometime probably in June, I should say, because have some time off from work, so I'll be home for a little bit. I take some holidays in a sense. But yeah, so I plan to do the bus from Citygate to Blanchy Shares. Yeah, so that's gonna be like a fun one to look out to, because I'm gonna stop off in Blanchy Shares, explore Blanchy Shares a little bit, and then take the bus back. So yeah, and also in that one, I'll be showing you all how to reach Maracas using the PTSC bus, but I don't think they work on weekends. I'm not sure, so that is the only downfall. That'll be a Monday to Friday thing, but we'll find out later on this year. Probably the next bus ride I might do one going down to Point 14. I'm not sure yet. I'll see, but those are the ones I'm looking forward to doing, like the additional ones to complete this set, and also hopefully when I do touch down in Tobago, I'll do one in Tobago, hopefully, God willing. Because the other aspects in the Tobago videos, like I want to do, I have some brethren across there, and they're done telling me, let me know where's the good spots there for like a local, right? I mean, we are locals, but still, you know, now from a Tobagonian, what are their go-to spots? And just try them. Because I'm sure there are plenty of videos out there on, hey, check this out, check that out in Tobago and all these things. But I just be curious to see what Tobagonians really, enjoy and go to, or what they'll big up. So when I go to Tobago, hopefully we'll be able to tackle some of those. So those are just some of the ideas. So yeah. Danish saying the doubles in Grandy is horrible. Well, yeah. I can't argue with you there. I probably have better doubles because I remember when I reached on Grandy, they bounce up a subscriber, and he was like, boy, he told me the same thing boy and he's like, hey, this is not Grandy doubles here. They have other spots. So yeah, I know there will be other spots in Grandy to try out, and one of these days we'll doubles hop in Sandy Grandy. Actually, I do intend to spend a day in Sandy Grandy, like in one of those a day in kind of videos. So we did Arima for a day, we did Shogunas for a day. So the two spots I wanted to do this year was San Fernando and Grandy. So hopefully one of these days we'll hit Grandy and of course San Fernando. Then yeah, doubles hopping into Tobago. That'll be an interesting one as well because like I remember I had doubles across and I had one van spot that was good. The others was yeah, but that was pre-COVID, so I don't know where's the difference now. So we go find out. We go find out when I head across on that side because I do. Actually, I'm not sure to be honest with you because for the Tobago video because I do plan to do a challenge video when I go to Tobago, so I'll see how it goes. And I did mention about the challenge video. as well. I'm gonna spend 24 hours in Tobago on the cost of a plane ticket. Yeah, so that will include getting to Tobago with that. So yeah, and getting around the place. Hey, Sati, good night, good night. Welcome to the Vibes, this Sunday Vibes Live. So yeah, and everyone else who joined and tuned in and you know, taking some time off just to come and chat, come online, and whatnot. So yeah, so when we hit Tobago, we'll be doing a few of those. Dana saying hot on the spots overrated. You have a good bit of hot on the spots, Dane. So yeah, some of them are overrated, but some of them are real good because they have a hot on a spot on Superior Road next to Sherwin Williams. That's a real good double spot in San Fernando. I have one in St. James too, which not too bad. And Wells. Nothing else coming to mind at the moment. But yeah, but I know it have a good bit. Also, I want to do some double shopping in Pinal, and that will happen sometime later this year. So yeah. Now the up and coming video I had plans for next Saturday. I told you all I think last week was the Rotunda Gallery, right? But actually it might be that I was trying to do either a cheap eats video or a punch and pie video. And when I mean punch, I'm talking about CMOS punch and thing. We're talking about peanut punch, that kind of thing. Some punch hopping in a sense, not the physical punch. Yeah, that would be interesting. But anyway, yeah, so so I was planning to drop some kind of food video next week, but because I didn't get a chance to go out and record anything this week, during the week is be a little difficult. I might, if I get to do things like right after work during the week, I might drop that Saturday instead. But at least for now, tentatively speaking, we have the Rotunda Gallery is coming up. That's a museum a one floor art gallery in a sense in our parliament. And yeah, so we have that as the new up and coming video for this Saturday. Next Saturday, however, that'll be Easter Saturday, right? We'll have a food video. It might be the punch and pie I was talking about. Dane, thanks for that one, because I know Dane is saying it have some the hot and spots in O'Meara, and I was talking about that is right off the highway, right? Right when you swing in by O'Meara, it have a set of double people right there by the gas station. I assume that the spot you're referring to. So yeah. I say one of these days I'll go and try all the doubles around that side as well. But yeah, so up and coming for Easter Saturday is going to be a food video. It's going to be either the punch and pie video. It's going to be either cheap eats video. Of course, chicken roti, $15 and under. And also, and I was thinking about this last week and over the weekend. I might do a fried chicken hopping video because I know we still on this boycotting KFC rant. So I was like, wait boy, I really dropped the ball on that one. Yeah, I could have done a fried chicken battle one of these days just to see alternatives to KFC. Because everybody kicking up a storm because KFC increased their prices. Everything else going on in the country is like whatever. We're jamming still. So yeah. Oh yeah, and also on Easter weekend we will be doing 2 lives. I plan to do 2 lives. I'll be in the Queen's Park Savannah like around lunchtime to capture kite flying for like an hour, and then around 4 I'll be heading down to Kirab to Knowles Ground, right in Kirab for Pagua for Colorland. Yeah, so I'll be going live there 4 o'clock. So we're gonna get 2 lives on Easter weekend itself on Easter Sunday. So you can look out for that. That's the plan, right? Because nobody really contact me yet to document the Chowtal singing. But so hopefully next year we'll get on board. I'll try to jump in something earlier, put things in place. But yeah, but for now those are the updates on the channel. After that, I do have another beach video coming up, and it'll be another South Beach. I haven't recorded that yet. I plan to record that sometime next weekend or the following weekend or even next month. and it'll be a combination. It'll be a mud volcano and a beach. So already you all should have an idea where I'm going. I'm hoping to do Toko sometime somewhere Toko side and all as well later this year. I'm not sure when I'll be doing that. And also I intend to explore kind of I plan to do a kind of drive-through video, exploration video of a certain part of Trinidad. So that should be upcoming next month as well. So we basically have plans for the next few Saturdays upcoming. So yeah, and I already started to record some cheap heats because like while on the road, sometimes I just see a spot, I check it out one time. So for anybody who who have like a cheap roadie spot, let them pop aside now. So if I'm driving through somewhere and I see it, or if you know anywhere that has like a mini chicken roti for $15 or less, let me know. So I'll be able to go and check that out. Sati is asking, not sure, I haven't done the cross yet, Sati. Actually, in the fried chicken, I'm planning to do the cabin. One of the cabins is one of the spots I'm planning to try for the fried chicken video, and they are located on the cross. Well, they have a few other locations along the South Trunk Road, and they also have a spot. I'm not sure if they're still on Superior Street, but yeah. But the original spot is on the San Fernando, on the cross, in San Fernando. That's in crossing, and but yeah. So I haven't done the cross video yet. I plan to one of these days. But that's real. That'll be a real food. I had to do that in parts because they have real food carts along there. Like before, it was just a set of bigger carts, but now it have like everything you can imagine along that strip. So I plan to do that sometime. I'm not sure when Saturday I'll be able to do the cross with that with all the food carts there, because it also have a few food halls around the area as well. I want to do, but it'll be done at some point. So no worries. And yes, I'm hoping to do. We're in March. I'm hoping to do turtle watching, but if I do turtle watching, it won't be dropped. No, it will be dropped sometime later in the year, because I'm gonna combine going for turtle watching as well as hopefully I'll be able to catch when they hatch later in the year. So I'm gonna, if I'm doing the turtle watching video, I'm going to combine those two elements. So I'm going to capture the actual turtles coming on shore, laying the eggs and everything, and then I also want to capture when the eggs hatch and the younglings, crawl out into the sea. So that's what I plan to do. That is my plan for turtle watching right now. And Dane is asking if I have ever done Queen's Park Savannah food strip. I've bought food at the Queen's Park Savannah, but I've never done it properly. Right? I think I've bought something there in a video, in one of the videos, but I've never done it properly, and I plan to do that. That's why I was telling Sati just now that I plan to do a few food hauls, those food strips kind of thing, up and coming. I'm not sure when, but it will happen. It's just, depending on if sponsors happening, or I'm just waiting for some funds to build up to go and tackle those food spots, because it's some good funds to, try. I like to try and sample everybody, if possible, the best thing from everybody. I mean, I know it is probably hard, but at least for like a video content and just to try everything there and to capture everything. I know some people would go and probably try one or two spots and that's about it, but Trimberger Vibes, we're trying as much things as we possibly can. So yeah, hey Rudra, good night. So yeah, I have done elements of 139 Woodbrook Yard. I've done the only food spot or food hall I've actually done was where's this one, boy? Foodorama. Yeah, it was a spot on that is Barbados Street in St. James, but they have since closed down because it was mainly Venezuelan type food and food stalls. So yeah, but they have since closed down. So Flavorama was yeah. So I'll have to. Speaking of that, I have to go and put a note on that video that the spot has actually, that food court has closed down. They have our next one open up right in St. James, next opposite the police barracks also. So I'll be checking out that. I'll have to check out 139 again. I'll check out, they have two along the avenue It have the one in Grandy. It have the QPS. It have the Cross. It have Pit Stop as well down DB. I see one or two down DB to check out as well. So yeah, I'll be. And yeah, the hard grounds is a must. Hey, good night, Marley and Kimmy. Good night, all. Yeah. So I'll be tackling, God willing, some of those later on. I have done Eddie Hart, but that was I think wings hopping. Yeah, but I didn't try anything else in Eddie Hart, so I'll have to tack back there one of these days, then. So I'll do that. And Kirk is asking for best pizza in Trinidad and Tobago. I did a pizza hopping video, I think, already. But Kurt, for me, well, I like the oven baked pizzas, right? And like for me, the best pizza for me, if I had to go, like if I had to go for a decadent one, I would go cover and get that lamb pizza. That's like one of the best pizzas for me. Other than that, I will probably just go Pizza Hut or Papa John's and just get one of their chicken pizzas or a veggie pizza or something. And that is normally my go-to because it is convenient and it relatively cheaper than the others. But if I had to like eat a special kind of pizza, I'll probably go cover and get their lamb pizza. So yeah. And also 900 Degrees have a nice margarita pizza too. So and sometimes they have specials like 400 kind of thing. So yeah. So when they have that, I might go out and try that. Or sometimes I'll just make my own. But I'll do a next kind of pizza video sometime as well. Quick, so don't worry. Kimmy is saying that the cross in San Fernando is a tough one. yeah, Kimmy. Now, if I had to do the cross, right, I will be doing it in such a way. Hey, where's the best thing all you have here out of everything here? And try their most popular dish. That's how I'll do it. Like that's the only way I could see myself trying everything on the cross, but not all the items from each food cart. Right? Like I did Sando already, which was on the cross. I see they have a cheesecake house, so I might go back and try that. Oh, they say non-made mainstream. Bucara's is I've tried it. I haven't tried that. I had Mamma Mia's, which was it was a good pizza. It's Italian. It have Baco in South. I'm not sure if this place still open. They have an Italian place, right here in Port of Spain. They probably closed down by now. I can't remember it offhand. There's also La Cantina, but the original La Cantina is in Tobago, and they have 900 Degrees as well, which is not mainstream. So yeah, there are a few pizza joints that not mainstream, but it's to find them and the way I find them is probably sometimes when I'm scrolling through Instagram or Facebook. If I'm driving through and I see something, but last time we did the pizza hopping, we did the mainstream pizzas, plus we did Nafas, and Nafas was like one of the best. I'm not sure if they are still as good, but at the time we had it, it was good. So yeah, so Nafas pizza is pretty good. And yeah, I think I'm going to wrap up here in a little bit. I told you all this is going to be a short one because yeah, I didn't have much to really chat with. I went to the movies earlier. We in the section where anything goes sections. I went to the movies earlier and I was taking this movie called Imaginary, which is a kind of horror movie. It was decent. And Sati's asking if I ever had ice cream doubles. Sati, I did a video on ice cream doubles. I was like one of the first persons to cover the ice cream doubles in Trinidad from A&G's. If you go on Trinidad Vibes and type in ice cream doubles, you'll see my video pop up. So yeah, you can check that one out. I did try the ice cream doubles, which was, and I can remember it, it was interestingly weird because you get the flavors of doubles, so it was a mind mess in a sense because you get the flavors of doubles, but it was cold. So I wasn't too much of a fan of it. It was innovative and playful, but in summary, I'm not too much of a fan. I'll just stick to the regular ice creams. Yeah. So chocolate pizza. I heard about the chocolate pizza. I have to check that out in Pinal. Via Bakery in Pinchestown had the best pizzas ever. I mean, when Via's was in Marabella, right? I've had the pizza and it was okay. It was, I wouldn't say the best, but it was a decent pizza. Better than Mario's. I would give it that. And but Pizza Boys normally have a good pizza. To be honest with you, I like a Pizza Boys pizza. Old school kind of thing too. Um. Oh, also they close down in. I don't realize you're saying they close down in Princeton as well. City. I didn't know that because I know they close down in Marbella. So yeah. Ronald is asking if I eat black pudding. Not often. I'm not too much of a fan of it, but of course I would try it with a little hops, because hops on black pudding is the thing. But I'm not too much of a fan of it, Ronald. But I do plan to cover it on the channel. But that is more like close to Christmas kind of thing vibes. Yeah. So yeah. And let me see. I think yeah, black. So, but don't worry, we will cover black pudding one of these days. Oh, slight remember that Sylvan is saying now when Mario's had their all you can eat, and Pizza Hut have that on a Saturday, Sunday or something. So, I think it was a few times I was seeing there was advertising all you can eat on a Sunday. Pizza Hut having something like that. So, Kirk is asking where I got the green band maxi. Where? I bought that at the cottage in the Radisson Hotel. So at the ground floor of the Radisson have a local shop called the Cottage. Yeah, I got it there. But you could see it. They have it in excellent stores as well. Excellent stores in the kids section. They have a not kids section per se, but they have a local section where you have all the like coloring books and things. I wonder if I have any here, boy. Let me see. No, I don't have it here. I thought, like, oh yeah, look, I have this right. Like this. They have books like these. They have books like these, right? Yeah. They also and they have there's where you could also get the green band maxi, and I mean I had to change the battery in it. I don't know how to access it. I might rip it open, but the battery going through. But how I know when you press it, is give the horn that the maxis give, and they have green band, they have red bands, they have the yellow bands, they have blue bands, and yeah, I think I haven't seen any other colors like the brown and the black. So yeah, so that's basically where I got these like the little other ornaments like these here. I got them in those the Trini shops and thing where you see basically all souvenirs, all Trinbagos souvenirs kind of thing. Yeah. So that's it. Kimi is real big enough because I wonder how that Kimi. So if Princeton was far better than Marabella, then yeah, it would probably be good. Too bad I didn't get a chance to taste it. I hope they might be able to open back soon because they had some decent stuff. So yeah. Dane is a hero. 24 slices in one sitting. Way! I think the most amount of pizza I ever ate. And this was in La Cantina where they had all you can eat. And it was thin crust. I think I put down about 8, like almost a whole pizza, but yeah, boy, 8 slices. And after that, I was full. So 24 slices, Dread, and Mario's too. Way, boy. Sylvan is asking about any local comics. There is one. Somebody's writing a comics based on the local folklore. I think Papa Boy and Large Jobless. I do not know the name of it offhand, but I remember when I went to some art show, I came across it and it was looking good. So I will look into that as well, Sylvan, because I know it'll be interesting to take in that. I normally see them at like the Comic Cons that we have here in Trinidad and Tobago, and they have one coming up. So I'll get back to you on that. Dana saying Mario's was like bacon cheese. But a good bacon cheese is like one of the best things you could eat, or even like a hot bacon butter. There's nothing that can really touch that. Like hot bake fresh out the oven and just get some butter and spread that, and That there is like heaven. D-Man now join and we on a food rant here. Good night, D-Man. Oi. We winding down in a sense because, yeah, we on the wind down session here on the live. So, so yeah, good night, good night. Now, well, Baco is, Kimi is saying Baco is, yeah, it's Italian. You see those stone oven baked pizzas, it be like one of the best things ever. So yeah, and it's always our vibes there. Oh, Anthony, good night, and thanks for joining the live. So yeah, and folks, I think that's about it. I know I should have mentioned this earlier. I told you all it's gonna be a short one this time. Normally we go to Adam's Coconut Bake is heaven. Then horse, you have to try eat it in San Fernando. Eat it coconut bake and cheese. Yeah. So eat it coconut bake and cheese in San Fernando. If you say Adams is good. Adams okay, I haven't tried it. I don't think I have tried the bake. So next time I visit, because I haven't been there in a while, I will check it out. Then if you say it's like heaven, I will trust you, but I still have to check it out myself because Dove's Dirt Oven bake, coconut bake, is rare lash too, and that's down Guaya side. But eat it in San Fernando, they're bacon and cheese, and you had to go early for that, yeah, because about halfway something they will sell out. You might get lucky around halfway if you get a bake because they will sell out real early. But yeah. But next time I will try Adam's Coconut Bake Then. And thank you, Sati, for those kind remarks. Here on Trinbago Vibes is everything Trinidad and Tobago. We always try to, highlight and showcase everything. And we are not here to turn a blind to see a blind eye on what is happening in the country. And we are fully aware in certain places that we go, we would recommend you go in groups and all these things. And yeah, but at least we are very fortunate, right? In terms of we have like so much culture, so much different types of people into so much different things, and it's a wide combination of food and whatnot. And we have so much different nature stuff. We have some good beaches. We have some good cultural stuff. So yeah, look, Easter weekend alone, right? You have Pagua and kite flying happening. So yeah, Sati. Sometimes when we start to look, Sylvan could tell you. Once we start to talk about food, sometimes here on the live, it's like I'm starting to feel hungry as well, Dread. I think I'll go and get a little bacon cheese in the morning. And being true to you though, that bacon. Well, I have a feeling for bacon cheese now. So yeah. But yeah, so here we try to have fun with different aspects of Trinidad and Tobago, not just the negative side of things, and yeah, so thank you all for the support and the feedback. Sometimes things may not be as perfect, but we work with what we have, right? And also on that note, and all, thank you all for the patience, because sometimes I know some of the clips I have when I'm watching back is like, oh my gosh, I moved too quickly, or it's not in focus, or some error. But you all tend to be lenient with me for that, so I appreciate that so much. And yeah, I just hope to make some of the best videos possible as I could make to highlight the different things that we do right here. And I think this is why I call the channel Trinbago Vibes, because we could explore everything Trinidad and Tobago and not just stick to just say food, or not just stick to just say hiking or nature stuff. We just have a combination of everything. And yes, doubles is life, Dean. Can't go wrong with that at all. I can't argue with that at all. So that being said, by the way, I was talking about earlier, I went to the movies, right? And I went and watched this. It's a horror or suspense called Imaginary, right? Dread. One line caught me totally off guard, in case you haven't seen it, but I'm going to mention it here. Then, well, the Nagar is always be, because of the amount of people, it might always be a slight rough, but it wasn't as bad, at least when I went on the live. right? So I was talking about the movie I went and watched earlier, Imaginary. It's a horror movie, but Trinidad get shout out, Red. That totally caught me off guard. I mean, they say Trinidadian Jumbie, but that was the line in the movie. And I was like, oh, what's Jumbie? And obviously, Marshall's song, Jumbie them immediately came to my head. But the mere fact in the movie, they mentioned Trinidad and Jumbie is like, oh. I wasn't putting the two things together, but they just mentioned Trinidad. So I just had to, shout out that. So yeah. Of course, it's always be good to stay grounded in a sense and not get too high up the chain in a sense, right? Because that's just how life is go. Sometimes we be on a high, sometimes we be in a low. It's like a roller coaster, up and down. Sometimes we be fortunate to just be sailing smoothly on a straight track in a sense, but you know how it goes. It's always the up and downs, and that's what is, build us and make us the person who we are better off than who we were some months ago. And yes, I assume that what Kimmy is from the reaction I was talking about from this movie I went and watched, Imaginary. Yes, they did mention Trinidad and Jumbie in it. So yeah. And with that being said, I hope you all are gonna end the live here. So hope you all have a great night. Have a great week. Have a productive one. Have a safe one. If for those of you who are on the road, be observant out there. And yeah, just be safe, have fun. And next week we will be dropping. Well, it'll be our next museum video. So yeah. And then after that one, it might be food. Oh, who knows? Who knows? Depending on how this week goes, how like after work, depending on the scene, I may drop a food video. I don't know. So it's either we get a museum or a food video in the next one, right? Tune in, but still thanks for tuning in on this Sunday Vibes Live. And yeah, I'll go on later, and just thanks for all the questions, thanks for chatting, thanks for everything, and we out. Trinbago Vibes. Oh, by the way, I'm real serious. If anybody want to buy my ticket to New York, feel free, just message me. Yeah. Alright. Kidding. Yeah. Later, I go on. Just before I go on, Kimmy is now saying I've yet to see Dune 2. Dune 2 was amazing. Just putting that out there. If you're not into the science fiction stuff, it might be boring for you. Because it's a little slow, just like the first one, how it starts off. But it builds from there. Anyway, with that being said, you all have a great night. I'll go on later again. Yeah. This time I really go on. Yeah. So see you all later.